This is I'm Friends with the DJ, hosted by AJ the Super Fox. This is I'm Friends with the DJ, hosted by AJ the Super Fox.
Welcome back to another episode of I'm Friends with the DJ. I'm your host, AJ the Silver Fox, and joining me today is my new friend, straight from LA, Michael, and he goes by DJ Gainz. Hi, welcome to San Antonio.
Thank you.
Is this your first time here?
My first time here.
Your first time, well, welcome to San Antonio.
Thank you.
What do you think of the city so far?
It's awesome. I've gotten out a little bit when I got here. Also had some really good food. So yeah,
Nice.
I'm enjoying it. People are really friendly too.
The Tex-Mex is amazing. Very different than the LA Mexican, right?
Yeah.
So, and you're born and raised in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Awesome. So, being from LA, tell me a little bit about like your upbringing there. What part of LA are you from?
Sure. I'm from Northeast LA. Shout out Northeast LA.
out.
Yeah, like by Glassell Park, Glendale area. So
Nice.
yeah, honestly, growing up there, super awesome. Really privileged to say I'm from LA. You know, I have a lot of friends in LA who are not from LA, so they don't have the same upbringing in LA. But yeah, I love LA. It's such a diverse culture.
LA is very like transient, right?
Yeah.
So like people come and go. People want to start their career there and you know, and hope that it blows up. And
Totally.
you know, on that, you know, tell me about like how and what made you like, what was your first sense that you loved music and wanted to become a DJ?
Sure. So my mom was actually a teen mom, had me at 14, and she was actually going to all the raves when she was really young.
I love it.
And I was kind of the little kid being taken to school with a fucking Tiesto blasting, Cascade blasting in the background, kind of like embarrassed, telling my mom, turn down the music, you know? No one was listening to house music or techno back then, you know, like in school. So yeah, at first I hated it, but then I grew to love it. And, you know, by the time high school came around, I was well in.
Yeah. So, you know, and with your background from your mom, like hearing that growing up, like at what point did you like feel like, you know what, I want to be a DJ? Like when did that start?
Sure. Honestly, me and my mom always have had something where we would share music with each other. And so I kind of had that gift already where I was the playlister. I was the guy in the car who always was on aux and stuff like that. And my friends always joked around and were like, you know, you should try DJing sometime. You'd be great because you have great music taste and you always are discovering new artists and putting us on. And, you know, I was really nervous about it at first. I didn't want to tell anyone that I DJ'd. So I kind of just bought it. And I started making mixes on my own at home. And one day I showed one of my friends in the car and he was like, this is nice. Like, who is this? And I was like,
That's awesome. It's humbling. Yeah, you know, we expect our friends to always like hype us up, right?
For sure.
But at what point did you like, I could make a career out of this? Like, I'm fucking good. Like,
Totally.
what point did you realize that?
It was actually after my first show ever. And I only played my first show ever because my best friend told me, you need to play a show. And I was like, all right. I ended up getting into a nightclub and we sold 300 tickets my first show ever.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of friends and family and just people supporting from TikTok and stuff like that.
Wow.
And as soon as I did that show, I knew that I could do it 100%.
You know, and so you mentioned TikTok. Was that like your first like exposure or?
Yeah, so that's actually how I built my fan base, was through TikTok. I actually started live streaming every single night. I live streamed for 2 years straight every single night on TikTok. That's how I built my fan base.
Really?
Yeah, so people know me from live streams. I used to live stream. We did a couple 12-hour live streams as well.
Holy
DJing.
shit.
Yeah, so
Wow.
yeah, that's how I grew my fan base.
You know, and when it comes to like not only your fan base and TikTok, but like you mentioned 300 tickets sold. What nightclub was that?
It was Catch One in LA. Yeah,
Okay.
It's like a smaller venue, very kind of like a lot of local DJs play. So
Yeah.
I got my first shot when I was more of a local DJ, and crushed the ticket sales, and just kind of kept moving from there.
That's amazing. And how long ago was that? When did you start?
That was in 2022, so it's been almost 4 years since that. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I looked you up, and for 4 years, you're quite accomplished.
Thank you.
I mean, how does that feel?
It feels great. Honestly, I try not to, get too content with where I'm at ever. I'm always trying to evolve, always trying to learn and grow from other DJs and, get feedback from fans and stuff like that. So I feel like that has really helped me evolve and really just like break barrier after barrier. So,
for me, I doing this, I've met quite a few different variety of like DJs and like very tenured DJs, DJs just starting, and out of all of them that I've encountered and met and spoken to, it's you're quite accomplished.
Thank you.
You not only just DJ and make sounds, but you create, right?
Correct.
Tell me about a little bit about that process. Like, what inspires you?
Totally. So I knew that in order to take it to the next level, I was going to have to start creating. I started off as a DJ at first, and I wasn't really making any music. And then I enrolled into a school, and
IO, right? Yes,
IO Music Academy, yeah. And so they kind of showed me everything, and really just being there on all my days off from work. I was working a 9 to 5, and I was just there all the time, Saturdays, Sundays. And then I was there off on my days off on Thursdays, just all day asking questions. The teachers were super annoyed at me from asking all the questions, but like it really inspired me. And hearing them create at a higher level really made me want to pursue it and be like, I want to be like that one day for sure.
And so like you mentioned your teachers, was there one that really stood out that really helped build your passion or your strength and your confidence?
Honestly, it was all the teachers at IO. Yeah, it was Adam, it was Josh, and they just really instilled a lot of confidence in me as well. They were like, you have the work ethic of no one that we've ever seen here before, and that's very special, And I wasn't the most musically talented at all. I always tell people I'm not talented. I just work my ass off, And when you
work hard and you become successful.
100%. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so they definitely inspired me.
And so from your start to where you're at now in the past 4 years, have you matured with your sound or has it changed? Tell me a little bit about your evolution.
Definitely. In the beginning, I was creating a lot of stuff kind of just all over the place. I was making techno, I was making tech house, I was making bass house, I was making a bunch of different types of genres and stuff like that, trying to experiment. And I would say 2025 or so was when everything started sticking together, my sound, and kind of just creating similar sounds, but making it different with each song so that my catalog gets more diverse.
Right.
And just replayability as well.
Which is always important.
100%.
You want people to play over and you want them to enjoy and love that, that's my favorite track, that they do.
Totally.
Describe your sound for us. Describe your sound for us. What would you say? Where did you end up landing?
Sure. So I would say I landed in the category of bass house, and it's definitely more aggressive, dark, sexy house. In my bio it says sexy house for sexy people.
Love
and
it.
I truly believe that I do make sexy house for sexy people.
You're in the right venue for it.
Totally.
You're in the right venue for it. So, with that being your main sound and sexy, and would you consider when you start your first mix or when you're starting to create, do you go for melody? Do you go for the bass, the drums? Like what starts your initial?
Sure. Honestly, I can just be, about to go to sleep and I hear something like a ringtone or something and it'll give me inspiration and I kind of just go off of that. It's not always a vocal, it's not always drums, it's not always like a melody like how I said. It's very random. Like my creativity just sparks very randomly.
And that's why you're so talented and why you're successful. It's from a ringtone. From a ringtone, he gets inspiration. That's crazy. I love that. It's so nice to hear, the variety that you're able to do. And on my way over here, I was listening to, I think it was Radio 09 or something.
Yes.
You were in
Yes,
New
Supercell
Mexico?
Radio.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me, so that was fun.
Yeah.
I was dancing while I was driving on my way over
Yeah,
here
totally.
to prepare.
Yeah.
So you've been in New Mexico. Where else have you been?
I've been in New Mexico. I've been to Hawaii, New York, Florida, Texas. I've been all over Texas. This is another city unlocked in Texas, which is really cool.
Check.
Yeah. I've been to Arizona as well. I've been to Michigan. The list goes on, to be honest.
All over.
Yeah, I've lost track at this point a little bit.
Which has been your favorite?
Oh, I can't play favorites. I would say everywhere is different.
Yeah.
And I love the experience that each city gives me because everywhere is a little bit different. And you think you know a city and it's the complete opposite of what you think. Yeah. Which is great because it keeps me on my toes while I'm performing live.
That's great to hear. And I want to ask also, since every city is so different, you play to the people, right?
Totally, 100%. Yeah, I'm always mixing live. I'll usually plan my first 3 or 4 songs or so and kind of gauge,
test the waters.
Yeah, where the energy's at, what people are feeling, and then I'll just freestyle the rest of it.
Wow, that's so cool. So with your touring that you've done, do you also have a home base in LA that you're a resident at, or?
I don't actually. I really wanted to break the mold of being a local DJ. Even though LA is such a big market and there's definitely growth for it, I wanted to break the mold of being the local LA DJ, like the LA legend type of guy. So I really just, started testing out smaller markets, other bigger markets, and it's been going very well for me.
I know you won't pick favorites, but do you have a memorable gig that you did, and what was it?
Man, we'll go from this year because I have a lot.
Okay.
I would say Buffalo, New York was awesome because I played my first 8-hour set. So
that's a long ass time.
It was a really long set. Yeah.
So what kind of event was it, or what was?
It was their graduation weekend, actually, from college. So we had all the college kids coming in, so I had to prep for that, prep remixes and all that stuff, and really start off the night, pick up the energy, which I haven't really done. I'm going to be honest with you. I've usually been close to headlining or direct support.
Of course.
So opening was a little bit different for me. But I was opening for myself. So.
Right.
So it was cool.
So from what time to what time? What's that 8-hour set?
It was from 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. 10 p.m. to it was 4 a.m. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That is a long ass night.
Yeah, and then we actually extended it. That's the thing. So we went longer than that. And we went till the sun came up, basically. And yeah, it was to the point where we had a huge crowd of all the college kids. And then right after that, the club was like closing per se, but they were like, we're not gonna shut it down.
It's a
so
private event.
We literally got back to the hotel or where I was staying at like 7 or 8 a.m. From the show, and it was crazy. And then I had a flight in like 2 hours, so I really didn't sleep, but it was totally worth it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fun times with fun people.
Yeah. Listen, you're young. You could do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Take advantage now.
100%.
That's so fun. So, and what's a misconception that fans have with a DJ touring? Like, what do you think that...
I think when fans complain about like a DJ playing the same set over and over, listen, when I was a fan too, I used to say the same thing, but now that I've been touring, I totally get it. You're making music, you're grinding, you're in the studio all the time. You don't always have time to create new sets and find new music. I was actually nervous for today that I hadn't found a bunch of new music, but then I remembered, wait, I created like 12 new songs of my own in that whole time. So I do have new music. It's just not other people's, it's mine.
That's amazing though.
And that's what people need to understand.
So, I read that you've gotten like accolades from like really big names.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It feels great, honestly. At first it felt like really surreal, and now I'm starting to kind of like feel, okay, these are no longer like super out of reach. They're more like my peers.
Colleagues,
like I can like DM certain DJs and like they'll respond, and like it's really, really, really cool starting to make friendships and relationships with people that I've always looked up to.
Whose DMs have you slid into?
They've actually slid into mine.
Oh, okay. Even better. Who slid into your DMs?
I don't want to put them on blast because we follow each other.
Wait, that'll be off when we're done. He'll tell me then. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
That's humbling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. 100%.
But also that reflects on your talent.
Yeah. It's
and
reassuring
as an artist.
Totally.
Are you okay? So then, with all that, what's next?
Honestly, I've stacked a bunch of songs this whole summer. So I'm doing a 6-month monk mode type of thing where I'm just locking myself in the studio, throwing the key away, and let's see what we can create. And let's stack something so big so that next year we can go on the biggest run that we've ever been on. So I want to be a name to watch out for in house music.
I mean, you're making it. You're making it, and you will be. And I see that in the very foreseeable future.
Thank you.
Okay, so then what is a goal? What is a city? Where do you want? Where do you envision? What are you manifesting? What city?
I want EDC. Bad.
Now, Vegas or Orlando? Whichever.
I don't judge.
One of them.
Yeah, but Vegas has a special place in my heart because I went there when I was 18 and it was like my dream.
With your mom?
My mom actually, funny enough, she was in Vegas at the same time. She wasn't at EDC.
She's like,
she was on the strip.
I'm not going to say hi to you.
Yeah, she was doing all the nightclubs and stuff, and then I was at EDC.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you have a very close relationship with your mom then?
Definitely, yeah.
Do you have other siblings?
I don't. I'm an only child.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. When it comes from like such a young age, it's natural.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
And which would explain why you're so talented.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna stop. Your head's gonna be so big you won't be able to get in the door. I'll stop.
Yeah.
But I think that when it comes to family and music, what's your USA? Like where do you find yourself? Like what's your center? Like outside of music?
Sure. Honestly, I love the gym. The gym keeps me very grounded. The gym. That's why my name is Gainz.
I was about to say.
I've lived in the gym since I was like in high school. It was a nickname given to me. So, you know, the gym is honestly like it's therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
So I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how you like balance.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
100%.
gym is your like clearing, and then music is your passion.
Yeah.
What else do you do with your off time?
So I also do marketing
Okay.
back home. So I get to test strategies and stuff like that on businesses, and then I see what works and I use it on my own self, which is the best thing ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're not just a DJ full time yet. You also have your 9 to 5, your big boy job.
Correct. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So are you like for a specific company, or are you like freelance or
Multiple companies. Yeah. Freelance.
Okay.
Yeah.
as marketing?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is a tip that you would give for new upcoming DJs?
That's a great question, because it really depends on how far you want to take it. I've always been a very extreme kind of guy, so I always want to take everything to the limit. But I would say if you're a DJ, you're hungry, you have dreams of, touring and stuff like that, get on the production ASAP. Get on creating music. A lot of people can DJ. I can probably teach you how to DJ within a week, right?
Okay.
So I can teach a bunch of people how to DJ within a week. Making and creating takes way longer, and that's what makes it more valuable and special, and what makes sets really unique.
You're
so
right.
I would say get to creating as fast as you can.
I love that. So not just DJ, produce and DJ. That's what you got to do.
100%.
And as many people that I've met and interviewed, not all of them produce and DJ. So it does take a unique talent to do that. What has been your favorite? Okay, which one that you currently have on Spotify or SoundCloud best describes your sound now?
Probably My Body.
My Body.
My newest release.
I heard that one.
Yeah.
My Body. It's a very good one. Check it out. So what about it that? What inspired that?
It's just very dark and underground and sexy. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's very sexy. So from the lyrics to the sound design to everything, it's very sexy.
That's amazing. Have you thought about international?
In terms of shows?
In terms of like, yeah, shows going and.
So I'm working on something right now. I could probably talk about it. It's nothing strict, but I'm working on something in Mexico because, Mexico City is actually one of my top streamed cities.
Yeah.
So we're trying to work something out for September. So
amazing.
Yeah, we've been in
Mexico's
talks for
amazing.
a bit.
I've seen so many DJs in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
Monterrey has a really big scene
Definitely.
also.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Black Coffee was doing something at the pyramids.
Yes. Yeah, they have a massive growing scene.
Yeah.
It's crazy. There's a lot of
That
people.
is so cool. Would you do you did your sunrise or from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m.?
So we're thinking of doing a nightclub.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nightclub, traditional set, probably 12 a.m. to 2,
Yeah,
something
normal.
like that. Yeah.
To 5.
Yeah, like a normal headline
It's Mexico.
set. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that. That's
Thank
going
you.
to
I
be really,
appreciate
really
that.
cool. What do you have coming up online already, after
Sure.
San Antonio?
Yeah, so I actually have a festival coming up, my first festival ever. It's gonna be Nocturnal Wonderland.
Where's that?
It's in Southern California,
Okay.
San Bernardino area.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a festival. I'm actually opening up things at the Insomniac Records stage. So first
Holy
time.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so huge. That's inspirational. That's really, really amazing. the sky's the limit. And as I was listening to your sound for the past couple of weeks and doing my research and checking you out, like, you grew very quickly and your sound is continuing to evolve. Do you have any major DJs that inspire you currently? And who are they?
Yeah, I would say like the whole Experts Only label from John Summit. It's very like my sound, you know, like it has a lot of kind of like futuristic sound that are really cool, but just very underground and sexy, which I really enjoy. I love that whole label. So yeah, stuff like that. Definitely a future label I want to shoot for.
John Summit, if you're listening, Gainz is the one. That's it. That's really, really cool. So, something I like to do, I like to do something I call the quick mix. It's a rapid fire, little playful questions. So, would you join me for the quick mix?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So, I wrote some questions down, so I'm going to go ahead and just read off of them. Sunrise or a 2 a.m. warehouse set?
The 2 a.m. warehouse set.
Of course. USB or vinyl?
USB.
Headphones, 1 ear or both?
Both.
House pool party or dark underground?
Dark underground for sure.
Of course, it's more sexy. Coffee before your set or a shot of tequila?
Tequila. Shot of tequila. Gotcha.
Same. Of course, tequila is the best. So I'm not gonna ask this, so I was gonna say favorite place you played. I'll skip it, not that one. So if you had one artist that you could go back to back with, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a great question. Oh, it'd probably be Odd Mob, to be honest.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Because y'all sound the same, or because you could vibe the most? Because they're awesome.
I think a mixture of both, but I think he's like a funny dude. Like his online persona is hilarious, and I would love to like just meet up and plan a set together. I think it would be hilarious.
Let's make it happen, guys. Okay, favorite cheat meal?
Oh, that's a great one. In-N-Out, for sure.
You know, you haven't had Whataburger yet.
I have.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, okay, good.
I like Whataburger
Houston, Dallas, which one? Where did you have it?
Both.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now finish this sentence. Life is more fun when
you stop caring about all the rules that everyone wants to set on you.
I love that. That's amazing. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to hear your set right now. And let's go dance and have fun. Thank you for joining me.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks, guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye.